What's up, gentlemen? Welcome back to Man Talk, the best place for men to become healthy, vibrant alpha males. And you are hitting me in the middle of recording some Instagram Reels content. But today we're going over what to do if you have no friends at the moment, if you're feeling a little lonely. And so I'm hoping you're gonna join me on this trip today. Let me just change out of this outfit right here. And quick disclaimer here, gents, this poster right here, you've probably seen it a couple times in my videos, and no, I'm not a communist. I actually really like Soviet era propaganda. It's really cool. It's fantastic artwork. Now, to start us off, there was a point in my life where I was really alone and I didn't have any friends, and that was for a plethora of reasons, whether that was things I had done to affect people or choices I had made. People didn't want to hang out with me. People didn't really want me around. I didn't add much to any sort of group. And fortunately for me, I had the opportunity to make these changes, and I had the opportunity to grow as a person and gain friends back and start hanging out with a group of friends again. Being alone and having no friends, it's tough. It's tough. I totally know where you're coming from when you're feeling alone and there's like nothing you can do. You have no one to talk to, you have no one to hang out with, you have no one to share excitement or feelings with. But the only thing we can do is to take control and take advantage of opportunities we are given and work to become better people. And that's exactly what we are going to talk about today. There's some things you need to know right off the bat, and one is that some people are just assholes. Like, it's really not you. You're just with the wrong people. You're hanging out with the wrong people. You're surrounding yourself with the wrong people. And first and foremost, we need to change that. We need to find the right people to hang out with. I recall at that point in my life where I was very lonely, I was hanging out with a group of people that weren't very nice to me. I thought they were friends, but they really weren't. And inside, I felt really lonely because I didn't understand. I was really young at the time. And I remember even my mom saying to me, this was a very unhealthy part of my life for both my mother and I. We didn't have a very good relationship. And I remember my mom saying to me, like, I miss your old friends. I worry about you when you hang out with these friends. They don't treat you right. They're not very nice to you. And it doesn't seem like they're nice like your old friends were. And so it's important to note that don't surround yourself with the wrong people just for the sake of having people to hang out with. It's way better to be alone and working on yourself and alienating those bad people, those unhealthy people, than it is to just hang out with people for the sake of hanging out with people that don't benefit you in any way, shape, or form. And the next thing to take note of is to think about if you've done people wrong. Have you hurt people? Have you been mean? Have you been violent? Have you scared people? Have you scared them off? These are things that we want to think about, because if we've hurt people, if we've done people wrong, there's only so many things we can apologize for, and people aren't always going to accept apologies right off the bat. People are going to want to see that you're a different person and that you've changed and that you're going to be more of an enjoyable person to hang out with. Even if it doesn't seem like these people want to talk to you or be around you, it's very important that we go out of our way to apologize to people for the things that we've done in the past and the ways that we've acted, because this is the first step to really becoming better people. This is the first step to overcoming the things about ourselves that people necessarily don't want to be around, and changing those things and becoming healthier, more positive people than before. All right, so the other day I got this inkling to play this video game, Sonic Adventure, and I have it on GameCube and I have it on PlayStation 3 as a downloadable game, but I want to play it on the Sega Dreamcast, on the original Sega Dreamcast. And I have it in Japanese on Sega Dreamcast, but I want it in English. I can't speak Japanese. Can you speak Japanese? No. And we both really want to play Sonic Adventure on the Sega Dreamcast. So we are going to go find it today, and we're going to talk about how we can become better people and gain some friends along the way, and no longer be people without friends, because I was there at one point. So let's keep going. So unfortunately, we couldn't find it inside that store. We're gonna go check a couple other stores, but this leads me to something that I wanted to say. But people don't owe you respect. So before we were talking about how maybe we have to make some apologies, maybe we have to make amends for some things that we've done to people in the past. And a common thought in today's culture is to say something like, well, I should just be respected. Like, people should just treat me right or respect me no matter what it is. But it's no, that's not the case at all. We need to earn people's respect, especially if we've done some wrong to them in the past. And that's when making apologies comes in. That's when being a good person comes in. That's when working on ourselves comes in, to show other people that we are dedicated to this process, that we're dedicated to not being the person we were before. And earning people's respect is a huge part of gaining friends. It seems obvious, but you wouldn't think about it at first. When we walk around thinking that people just should respect us, like you should just respect us, and respecting isn't the same as treating people right. Of course, you should treat people right, but giving someone respect is much different than just treating someone right. And if we go around thinking that everyone just owes us respect for whatever reason, they don't know us, they don't know what we're doing, and people from the past that we've hurt, they don't know that we're changing, they don't know that we're different. People don't owe us respect, we have to earn it. That being said, we're gonna keep looking and go to the next store here. No luck yet again. It's an elusive game, but this is a good spot to get to my next point here, and that's, what value do you bring to other people? Like, what's your role in a group? If you were to be in a group of people, what's your role? What's your value? What do you contribute? And this is incredibly important because people don't want to be around others who don't make any sort of contribution to their group, to other people. What's your role inside of a group of people? What's your personality? What are your interests? What are your hobbies? What are your likes? What do you do for fun? What's your job? What's your career? What do you value in life? What do you stand for? These are all important questions to ask, especially when we're trying to find the best group of friends possible for us, that we can grow with, that are going to be healthy for us, that are going to contribute to our growth as well. And once you figure these questions out, you'll be well on your way, absolutely, to finding a good group of friends, or at least like one friend that you can find that you can grow with. What do you got?
Some shrimp, chicken, carrots, peanuts, and rice.
She was about ready to rip my head off. She needed that food. She needed that food.
Oh my gosh, jeez. Why?
Out until this shit clear. I done bought me a mask and a lot of gloves, and I still feel like that is not enough. I ain't shaking no hands, I don't wanna hug. Make sure you wash your hands with a lot of love. So if you got that CV, they gon' find you. If you coughing, I ain't trying to be around you. I ain't even trying to stand beside or behind you. I'ma try to help them motherfuckers find you.
Alright, so we didn't find Sonic Adventure for the Sega Dreamcast, which is unfortunate. Hard game to find, it's very popular, so I just went ahead and placed a bid on eBay, and hopefully that comes to pass, and I'll get it off eBay, and I'll let you guys know when it comes in. Don't you worry. Anyway, gentlemen, bottom line is, if you're finding yourself lonely and you're finding yourself lacking in a group or a friend or someone you really need, that can be hard and it can be tough. Friends are a super important part of our life. We need to have a social life. We need to feel good. We need to feel valued in a community or in a group. And the only way we can find a group that's real for us, the only way we can find friends that are real for us, is if we work on ourselves and we become people of value. And the steps that I mentioned before are all incredibly important to that process. And so if you're hurting now, if you're feeling lonely, I'm sorry, man, that's gotta be tough. I know that's gotta be tough, trust me, I've been there. But we need to improve ourselves in order to get people who are truly gonna add value to our lives. In order for people to add value to our lives, we need to add value to theirs. And that's very important, it's a give and take. So just hang in there, keep improving yourself, man, because that's all that really matters in life, is that we improve ourselves, and that we look after ourselves, and we always become better than we were the day before. And if you ever need a friend, ever need anyone to talk to, then shoot me a message. Shoot me a message on Instagram. If you follow my Facebook page, you can DM me there, or you can comment down below on this video, and I'll be happy to talk with you through any problems you might have, man, give you any advice you might need, and I'll always be your friend. Thank you so much for your support. Gentlemen, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Before you leave, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me, sauce me one of these bad boys, and of course, as always, stay absolutely incredibly dapper and handsome.